Hello guys, good day. You're welcome to my channel. So today we'll be talking about how to create a form in Go High Level. How to create a form in Go High Level. Alright, so if you're new to Go High Level is a CRM platform that you can use to manage your business, to build your online business. To build your online presence for your business. Yeah. So if you're looking to get an account, kindly check my bio to get the link to open an account for yourself. So you stand the chance to get a 30 days free trial account once you use that link. All right, so moving ahead to how to create a form in Go High Level. So right here we have the dashboard in Go High Level. So this is the first page, they're going to be shown, or should I say the second page. The first page, if you have access to just sub accounts, and this will be the second interface you see once if you have an agency account. This is what I mean. If you have um an agency account, you can see a button right here, a tab. So if I switch to agency view, that will be the first view you'll be seeing. So if that is the view you are seeing, so what you are meant to do is what, still click on something like this, and what, once you click on that, you're going to see your sub account. So you can actually what, um click on the sub accounts that you want. So okay, let's get started. Once you get to this dashboard, so the next thing to do is, well, scroll down to the site tab. Yeah, this is site right here. So once you click on that, then the next thing to do is what, click on form builder. So yes, here we are. So yes, creating a new form, you just have to click on that button, new form. So once you click on that, click on what, add form. Then we have the options of what, starting from scratch or choosing from templates. Now let me show you what, the templates look like. So we have a lot of templates, in Go High Level that you can actually choose from if you feel like, oh, I don't know how to drag and drop. This is too much for me, this and that. But trust me, creating a form is very, very, very easy and simple to do. It is something that you can do easily on your own to get to drive leads into your CRM. So we have a lot of templates right here, as you can see. And also you can see this tab. Let me explain all these one after the other. So this is all templates. Then we have my templates. You can always click on that if you have some templates saved. Then if forms were being shared with you, if you click on this, you'll be able to see all of them. And if you start some as your favorite, definitely to pop up right here. So now going back to all templates, so now you can see that we have different categories. We have for automotive, that's for people in automotive niches. So you can always click on that to filter out forms for that kind of niches, and then you can quickly what, grab one and edit it to your taste. Yeah, so you can see we have a lot right here. So you can see this. So you can see the tags added to them, about the templates and all. So let me go back. So we have a lot of templates for different categories of businesses. We have health and wealth, health and wellness. We have for financial, we have for creatives, we have for business coaching, we have for medical, we have for marketing agency, we have for real estate, we have for restaurants and bar, and then a lot. So you can actually choose whichever one you want for yourself. So let's just I think I'll just okay, I'll just click out so that it can show me everything. So that's that. And you can also, you can see, you can even search for any name right here if you have anyone on, I mean, in mind. If you want to search with, you know, it pops up. And then you can also, what you can filter, you can also filter right here. And also you can filter with what, either most popular or most recent. That is the most recent templates that was added. So right here you can see we have a lot of templates. Yeah, we have a lot of templates right here. So let me show you. And yes, if you want to preview any of the templates, to be able to see the beauty of that form very well, then this is what you do. Just over on the image, and you see two icons, one for preview and one for making it your favorite, that is you starring the template. So if you are previewing it, then just click on the preview icon, then you have it right here. So can you see that? Now I can see what the form looks like, and if this is what I want, then you can go ahead and click on continue. Then that will be added to your CRM. I believe that is very, very simple. So that is one way of creating a form. So now the second way of creating a form is by starting from scratch. So by starting from scratch, so we'll be getting that done now after we've loaded up the templates, the form templates we are trying to import into our CRM. All right, so the second way of creating a form, like I said earlier, is what? By creating from scratch. Now, to create from scratch, you just have to click on add form again and click on this start from scratch. So then you click on what? Create. So now you don't have to do anything else. It's going to open up the builder page for you. It's going to open up the builder page, the form builder page. So you can just, let's wait for it to load up. Yeah, here we go. So yes, so this, I mean, upon opening it up, it might show you all this. And if it is not bringing this up for you, then no problem. You can, I'm going to delete this and start from scratch. Yeah, we have an empty canvas right here. So now these are the fields in Gohighlevel. These are the fields available already in Gohighlevel that you can always drag and drop from. You can, let's say we need first name, we need last name, we need email, we need phone number. And for the phone number, if you don't want these terms and condition, um test, then you can always remove it. But mostly that is always needed for if you are setting up A2P, you know you need to add that to your form. And yes, if you remove it, if you need to add it back, just come to this part of the custom feed and drag it back. Yeah, there we go. And you can always change the text within it to whatever you want to change it to. All right, so yes, I think we are good with that. So now the basic form for you to create is always the first name, last name, phone number, and email. But let's assume that you need to create more, fields. Or let me just explain all these fields to you. So if you need to put a date of birth field, just drag and drop that. And yes, if you want to create a form for donation, or for your service to just receive payments, you want to send out a form and you want that form to receive payment, all you have to do is come to these aspects of payments and what drag. If you are selling products, just drag these sell products to it. But for you to drag this, then that means you must have set up a particular product in your CRM, in your products parts of the CRM. You must have set up a product already. Then once that product is set up, then you can always pick it right there. But we don't have any product set up right now, so I'm going to remove it for now. So what you should do if you are receiving payments is just what make use of this collect payments. Yes, so here we go. So for this collect payment, you can always what edit it. Right now, it is currently in test mode. As you can see, it is currently in test mode. So once I'm done with the form, with the editing and all, I can always toggle this back on. So now, yeah, this is majorly towards to collect payments. So I can change this label to make a donation. Make a donation. And yes, this short label, the short label here, if I should put any text, you can see where the label is appearing at. You can see this right here. So if you want to add any label to it, then know that the label is going to appear around this section of your form. So I don't need any short label. And then if I want to make it required that, oh yes, I want them to make a donation before they can what before they'll be able to submit this form, then yes, you need to make it required. But if no, then you just have to toggle it off. And then yes, if you want them to be able to suggest an amount that they want to donate to you, then toggle this on. If not, you can off it. Then I think I'm going to put it back on. Yeah. So and then yes, you can always change all these to any amount of your choice. So I can actually what close it out and suggest new ones by, okay, I want to start with 100, you know 300, etc. As much as you want. You can always what put it right there. And then the placeholder too, you should know where the placeholder is going to pop up. The placeholder is major. Let me use this as an example. So if instead of this is the placeholder, you can see date of birth right here. This placeholder right within the field, the box, that is what is called field. That is what is called placeholder. Sorry for that. All right. So yes, uh, you can always change the currency added to the payment form. I can change it to euro, I can change it to Canadian dollars, I can change it to any currency. So yes, I think that will be that as regards editing that part. And also you can see you can add your address feature. You can see that. And then if you want them to be able to fill in their website link, then yes, you can always drag this and drop as well. Then yeah, here we go. If you need to put a text above your form, if you need to put a text above your form, like you need to write a caption, a CTA and all those stuff, then yes, this is text section. So you just have to drag this to that part of the form, drag it, drag and drop it. Oh, sorry. That's I meant this customized rather. This is for the customized part. So just drag and drop this and what right. You cannot edit on this page. You have to what come to this right hand side tab. So right here you see where to edit. You know where to edit your text to whatever you want to write there. And then you can always it You can always edit the text as well. I've bolded it. I can always change the heights, change the height of the text. I can strike through. I can make it to be italicized. Um I can change the position as well. So that's that. And also you can change the font type. You can see that. I can always change the font type. I can change the font color, you know. So right here you see where to edit the text. We have everything right here. You can, change the padding of the text. You can change the shadow of the text as well. You can change the shadow. You can, just walk around your design aspects. So yeah, that's that. And also yes, we have the capture. If you want capture to be added to your, okay, I'm going to delete this, sorry. Okay, so if you want capture to be added to your form, yes, you can always what, drag and drop it as well. And also, if you want to embed a code on your form, you can drag the HTML. You can drag this HTML icon and embed your code right there. Once you can see, I clicked on it and then what, this pops up, and then you can always edit it and paste that code that you have right there. Okay, now yes, you might actually be thinking, oh, what if I want a field different from all the fields that is showing right here? What if I want to ask them a question like, what is your favorite color? And have them choose between some colors, or maybe have them, inputs, write their colors or something like that. Yes, this is the way to do that. So you can see that these are for quick add, and this is also for what, the custom fields. So for these custom fields, this aspect is where you create all those fields that are not within the CRM, that are custom to you. So now, how do you do that? Click on this add, and then right here I'm going to be explaining all these tabs as well, so that you know what they are for. So now, this single line, just like how we have the first name, last name field, yes, this is what you use. So once you click on this, then you see what next. So now if I should just type first name right here, first name. So right here you're going to see a group where you can what, where you want to categorize that new custom field, that new field you are creating. Do you want to categorize it under general info, or do you want to categorize it under contacts or under additional information? The reason for this is so that you know where you should go to drag and drop your contacts field from. I don't know, you can see this by the left, right? So these are the groups. We have demo call info, we have code call, we have insurance policy, we have this, that, general info, additional info. So I might be like, oh, I want it to be added to code call, since I have few custom fields in code call. Like, I want to be quick, I want to be able to see it quickly, and be able to drag and drop it from there, rather than adding it to additional info where I have 44 custom fields already. Yes, you can what, you can add it to this code call. Yes, so if I add it to code call, then the next thing is to what, save. If you want to put a placeholder already, yes, you can always what, put the placeholder right here as well, but it is not mandatory. Yeah. It is not mandatory. And yes, you need to take note of one thing. If a particular custom field has been created within the CRM and you are trying to create that same custom field again within your CRM, it won't allow you to do that. Or if if there's a custom field with the same name already in your CRM and you are creating it again, it won't allow you to do that. It will tell you that it already exists. Can you see this? So it's saying you cannot create a custom field with the same name as an existing standard field. So if yeah, for example, maybe I want to create something like let's say candidate's name. Candidate's name or candidate's first name. Yes, it's going to create, because this is different from what? This is different from just first name. So if I click on this, definitely it's going to what? It's going to create. Can you see that? Field added successfully. So if I should check, I added it to this place. You can see that it has changed from 2 to 3. So that means my field is right here. So can you see that? This is what that field is about. So now moving to the remaining explanation for the, so now if you're looking forward to create a custom field whereby you want your lead to be able to express themselves, to write you a message, to just write a long text, then this is the field you need to use. This is the text input you need to use. And for this text box rather, sorry, so this is how it also appears, more like the single line, but this with options of writing, making helping them to be able to write text in different boxes. So now the next one is for values. If you are looking up to allow them to write anything numeric, anything number, then make use of this custom field. Make use of this custom field. So that means if you make use of this custom field, they won't be able to input anything tests. The only thing that will be allowed is what? Numerics, numbers. So same thing for this. If you make use of this, because some people make the mistake of um wanting their leads to input their phone number, and meanwhile they are making use of custom field this custom field for them to input their phone number. Yes, they can actually input an incorrect field. Yes. At the end of the day, you notice that, oh, this number is not as does not exist, or is longer than the usual number and all those stuff. So why not use the phone number custom field? If you make use of these, you'll be able to see this is the kind of look, this is the kind of effects, this is the kind of results that you'll be expecting. you know if you want them to be able to choose country, like country selector, yeah, make use of the phone number custom field. This is the best to use. And if it deals with money, then make use of monetary custom field. This is how it's going to look like. So instead of using the number custom field, make use of what? The monetary custom field. So now moving ahead, this is for choosing, maybe there's a particular field, a question that you need them to choose an answer from. Then yes, don't be confused to make use of all the single line, multi-line. No. So all you have to do is what? This drop down single is majorly for what? It will allow you to input a lot of options, but everything will be hidden as a drop down. It will be hidden inside a box. So once they toggle it on, just like this, that's when there'll be a drop down of what? All the options. And with this drop down single, they can only choose one option. They can only choose one option right there. So same thing for this drop down multiple. They can choose, multiple answers. This radio button is for them to for this radio button, it's going to display all the options at once, but they can only what choose one answer from it. So don't mistake radio button for checkbox. Checkbox is going to, list out all the options as well, but with checkbox they will be able to check all that applies to um the answer to that question. So they can choose more than two, you know more than one, more than three, yeah, as it applies. So they can check it as it applies. So don't mistake, radio button feature for checkbox. So now if you have anything that deals with them, putting in a date, selecting a date or something, then you make use of what? Date picker. Make use of date picker instead of making use of numbers. So now if there's anything pertaining to you wanting them to upload a file, a document, you know PDF, anything, then make use of this file upload. Yes, let me explain this. So if you actually move ahead, you can put your question right here, and then, like I said, put that field in a group that you'll be able to see. Now, if you want to restrict the kind of format that you want your lead to upload in, upload for you, then yes, you can always just toggle off this all format and select the format that applies, the format that you want them to be able to submit. So I can just, toggle on, okay, I want them to be able to submit PDF, doc, JPEG, PNG, GIF, just tick all that applies. And if you don't want to restrict them, yes, just, toggle on the save aspect. So now same thing for signature. If you want them to be able to upload their signature, then bam, just what? Go ahead, write the instruction right here, and then place it in a group and save it. And I think that's all you need to know about, how to create a custom field, a different field, apart from all the standard fields that already exist in your CRM. These are the standard fields that are already existing. Yeah, you can see that. So if you have any other question, feel free to reach out. I'll be here to answer your questions and also to offer you help in getting it done. So thank you once again. Have a good day. Bye.